Welcome to Rather Be Rotting. Sorry we don't have our fancy intro today.
No music, no intro, just jumping in.
Just us and our sparkling personalities.
You're welcome.
Well, I can see you.
I know, we're in the same room.
We are lacking some technology because Lil is visiting me.
And I didn't bring my computer, which has all of the intro stuff. So, sorry about that.
That's okay. You know, we got a breaking news episode out last week. I think that was pretty cool.
Yeah, this episode's going to encompass last week and next week, probably.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about.
And it's going to be a while until you hear from us again after this, I think.
Why is that?
Because I'll be in Australia.
Oh, yeah, she's going to Australia for a week. Are you
Yes.
excited?
No.
Okay, well, maybe you won't have to go because, you know, we could win Powerball.
We won't know in time.
Well, if you land and we won, then just go sightsee.
Everybody meet me there.
Well, I'll meet you there. That's a plan. Well, what would you do with the $1.7 billion?
Never work again.
I would donate mine to the poor and the needy.
No, you wouldn't.
I would donate mine to world peace.
You would donate some, maybe like $5.
Oh my gosh, I would donate a lot.
Okay, I'd donate some things, but like, obviously this podcast would become our full-time job.
My full-time job would be a movie and TV extra.
Quote-unquote job.
I would dedicate my time to standing in the background of every movie and television show you could ever watch.
That's a great dream.
Alright, should we get into the more important matters, like Kate Middleton's hair?
Yeah, is that a wig or what? Like, what's happening?
You know, I've heard of a lot of speculation that it is, but I don't think so.
I saw a TikTok today that it's like her real hair plus like a topper.
A topper?
Yeah, that like clips on maybe like up here. So like the sides are like real. So when you see her tuck her hair behind her ear and it looks legit, like it is, but there's like extensions.
It's added to like the back?
Or the top, hence the word topper.
Kind of like Teresa from Golden Bachelors?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's why he broke up with her.
I mean, she probably hadn't signed a prenup, and that was the end of it.
Speaking of Golden Bachelor, the new Golden Bachelor, Mel something, the cast has been revealed.
Are they all in their 40s?
No, only one is under 60.
Wow.
One is 58, and a couple are over 70. So, the producers did not listen to his request, as they shouldn't have. And maybe this is his opportunity to learn that women over 60 can be with it also.
I hope for his sake that that's what happens.
Are you going to watch now that we know that?
No.
I don't think I am either. I want to because the women seem great, but he doesn't deserve my time.
Yeah, I don't think that journey is for me.
We also watched the Office spinoff, the first episode while you've been here.
We did.
And
it was fine.
No laughing out loud from either of us.
No.
But I'm willing to give it 1 or 2 more episodes. It's only like half an hour.
Yeah, we can watch more after this.
Right after we get off the mic.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. Where do you want to go first?
Where I always want to go first.
Big Brother.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Catherine. Let's go way back because we haven't talked about it in a while. Catherine came out and said that she did not feel forced to be in her relationship with Riley.
But I've also heard that since then they've had no contact.
Oh, that's a good update.
I could be wrong.
I like that update. I mean, maybe she got a restraining order against him.
We can only hope.
I mean, because she could say all that stuff and still be lying.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we also had Ava's iconic sleeping moment.
Quote unquote sleeping.
And I knew if we go back into the archives of this pod, I knew that those bunk beds were made for not sleep, for getting caught. Yeah, for espionage, for getting caught in an illegal conversation.
Totally.
And Ava's face was priceless. Ava's a great cast member. I don't think she should win.
Well, who do you think should win?
Keanu. Or Kelly, honestly.
I think Keanu's like a little all over the place.
So who do you think should win?
You're not going to like this.
Rachel.
Yeah.
I like that. I just don't think that I don't think she'll make it, but I would love it if she won.
Yeah, she's the only one I feel like has a backbone, isn't wishy-washy, does things, She's the only one that knows how to play all these people. This is the problem with casting people who don't watch the show.
They do watch the show.
Not all
Vince
of them.
has been trying to get on it for years.
And now all he does is cry.
and we're gonna have another week of Vince because Mickey went home, which isn't the worst thing.
No, I was sick of her, so that was fine.
We're sick of her shit.
Vince, we'll have another week of Vince and Morgan hugging for 30 seconds at a time. I mean, 30 seconds plus.
The way their relationship has escalated in their short time there, I feel like by another week she's going to be pregnant. I mean, have you heard anything more from Vince's girlfriend out of the house?
Just that she unfollowed him, and it's safe to say that he won't have a relationship to return to.
But did he think that he will? He still shouts her out. So it's like, does he not know that she can see everything that he does?
I don't know, but like I wish that somehow they could update him just so that he could go full steam ahead with Morgan. Like, don't worry about it. Like, you're good.
You can do more than hand and hair stroking.
Yeah.
Arm and hair stroking.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Like, I finally have stopped seeing Vince as the egg. I've been able to let that go. So I'm fine with him going home, but if it's, obviously it wasn't this time, Mickey wasn't a bad second choice.
I've just, never seen more people cry than I have this season. They just always cry all the time.
I feel like we're becoming softer in America.
Clearly.
Because, it's like the participation trophies and whatnot. I don't know. But yeah. I think that I do like Rachel. I think she should win because not only is she scheming and playing the game, but she's also trying to give us good TV moments. Like, she hand-fed Ashley that speech that she gave at the veto ceremony.
I'm sorry, but everybody's like, oh, she read him for filth. No, she didn't. No, she just didn't.
Recited lines
they weren't even good.
At the level of a third grade play.
Yeah,
performance is what that was.
Let's calm down a little.
And Keanu handled it really well because he knew that they were just, full of shit. And that was partly Rachel's doing, or mostly Rachel's doing. She was yelling at Keanu for putting Ashley up when she had no right.
Saying he was disrespectful, and, I don't see, it's part of the game. I don't see how
he said that he was considering her as a fourth option. So
he didn't
why. As a fourth option.
Yeah.
So the fact that they were trying to twist it and make him seem like a bad person, that, turned me off a little bit to Rachel, but not enough to, not root for her or anything.
Quite odd.
But, I think it's been a great season.
Yeah.
I've been loving every minute.
I'm definitely entertained.
All right, where do you want to go next?
HEA, I suppose.
All right, 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. So we haven't talked about 2 episodes.
I think the main things that have stuck out to me is looking snatched.
I'm sorry, it's snatch, crackle, pop.
Yeah.
Snatch, crackle, pop.
And Pop went her jacket.
Pop went her jacket. Were they in this episode, this most recent one?
Yeah, she went boar hunting.
Oh, that's right. In the hat.
More like boar tracking.
She was Darciana Jones.
Right.
So we've had a couple outfits from her.
But what I really love is her showing up in those short shorts and the parents immediately being like, you're not really dressed for the season you're in.
She's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, this girl.
And it's just put the outfit she put on before the one she settled on was fine. It was perfect. And she said she felt dumpy frumpy.
Because she's cuckoo.
She's lost it.
She's lost it. And did you see, okay, so we need to go back to when he first arrived. Did you see his mom? She said, I lived to see the day you'd come back home.
Yeah.
That was so dramatic.
He was gone for 13 years.
Can you imagine, this poor mother has, you're pregnant. What if your son leaves you for 13 years?
And then brings Darcy back.
Snatch, crackle, pop.
Yikes.
What will you do? You'll be devastated. You'll live life in agony.
I'll hand her some sweats.
I don't know. I think that you'll be fine. Her outfit, I don't know. I feel like that was a setup that they commented on her outfit after he'd been telling her to wear a different outfit the whole time.
No, I believe that was real. I wouldn't care as much, but...
Another part that I liked is that his mom said she was patiently waiting to see what Darcy looked like in reality, because all she had was,
filters.
Yeah, filters to go off of. Do you think that they can watch 90 Day Fiancé there?
Probably.
Honestly, if I were Darcy and I had seen the mom react like that, I would have broken up with him because, I can't be responsible for keeping him
But she's not. He hasn't been with her the whole time he's been in America. A lot of it was his choice.
I know, but I just couldn't live like that.
It's not her fault.
What happened during the boar hunting? I don't really remember anything other than Darciana Jones.
Nothing. She just made him tell his dad she was a good sport. Thanks for the family memories.
Oh, that's right.
More stupid shit.
Do you think they'll be back more often than every 13 years after this?
She said they wanted to buy a house there.
She said that this episode?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. How are they going to afford to fly back and forth all the time? I guess with his promotion.
Well, she has like a clothing boutique or something.
She probably can also make a pretty penny on Cameo.
I'm sure.
We also had Adnan and Tiger Lily.
Baby Zane has arrived.
One day after their crazy conversation about her going to hell.
And he's here.
One day after he called his wife a demon, she birthed their baby demon.
Baby demon. I will say,
Demonette.
like, I thought the birth scene was really sweet. The one issue I had was not with, like, him praying into the baby's ear in general, but just, like, the volume at which he was doing it. I spent the whole time thinking that baby's eardrums are now not going to function.
Was there a nurse around who could have stopped him?
Yep.
Well, then I guess, it builds character.
Or deafness.
Adversity.
One of the two.
Adversity.
I just was like, you could just say it a little softer. That kid's like 5 seconds old.
So I was going to say, where do we go from here? But it looks like she might have converted, you say?
Oh, yeah. She's always covered up.
So I guess that answers that.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense that he would want her to. Like I said last time, I feel like he genuinely just doesn't want her to go to hell.
He probably really does believe that.
Yeah, like, sincerely. Like, that makes sense. That's sweet if you think about it.
Sure. It's just the lying about it forever that is an issue for me.
Yeah, that's true. What about Libby and Andre? He came back with flowers, and she forgave him just like that.
He sure didn't come back with enough, I'll tell you that.
But she forgave him easy. She called it a monumental moment when he apologized.
That just goes to show how horrible he is.
Would that sorry be enough for you?
No.
Me neither.
No.
What would it take?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Because you have children with this man, so remember that.
I know, but, like, losing that amount of money and not involving me or telling me or any of...
Is it unforgivable, even with kids? Like, is it enough to break up a family?
Probably not, but, like, I would definitely need... There would need to be some couples intervention.
Therapy. Speaking of therapy, we have Julia and Brandon, who also went to therapy.
Did they?
Yeah, couples therapy.
When?
Last resort.
Oh.
The therapy.
I thought you meant, like, on the season. I was like...
This poor girl's voice was hoarse from trying to communicate with these people.
Didn't we talk about that already? Or no? I don't even remember how long it's been.
He comes back. Brandon comes back, remember?
Which was a bold choice.
And says, "Good morning, everyone."
I would have been like, you need to turn your ass right around and leave.
Before he comes in, Julia's parents are playing Jenga, and her dad is everything to me. Like, he's, like, having the most fun. I've never seen anyone have that much fun playing Jenga. Like, his facial expressions were like, ooh.
I'm not sure why those two crazy kids couldn't make it work.
I mean, what couple have you seen have more fun?
No, I haven't.
Other than that...
Well, she also quickly forgave him.
She did, and he should be so embarrassed.
He owed her such a big apology that did not happen, and I was really disappointed.
Me too.
So then they go and get her fertility update. Mm-hmm. Looks like she has a polyp and some scar tissue in her uterus. Mm-hmm. NBD, put you out, clean it out.
But she's still nervous about going under the anesthesia.
She's not just nervous, she's paralyzed with fear. Like, those are different things. Like, if the doctor had given me that result, I would have been like, nervous, but schedule it now. You know, like, if you've given me a path forward, when I got a path forward, I was mostly just like, great, let's take this on. And it makes me, obviously now we know that she is in fact pregnant, but it made me wonder, like, how much do you want kids?
Also, maybe she's just not that informed about, like, that anesthesia's, the risks are not
That's
that
possible.
high.
It's possible. I do feel like
She
it was
needed more information.
Just a bit of an overreaction, in my opinion. But I also feel like Brandon was a terrible husband and not at all supportive, and was basically like, okay, well, think about it right now. Think it over. Are you done? Have you thought about it? Are we good? I hate him so much.
I hate him. He's so embarrassing. The way he went off with his mommy and daddy. Like, that is so fucking embarrassing.
There's going to be another one of him in the world.
Well, maybe Julia will help. But, like, after this baby's born, we thought his parents were insufferable now.
Can you imagine?
Like, prayers up for Julia.
I saw the funniest meme of, like, an ultrasound picture with Betty's head on it.
That's frightening to think about.
I know.
And then, so I kind of bounced around because I went to Libby and Andre, and then they went to Julia Julia?
Yeah.
No.
Julia and Brandon.
Yara. They went to Yara's dog.
Oh, so we're going back to Andre and Libby.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so yeah, Andre and Libby went to Yara's dog party.
What did you think of the dog party? I mean, it seemed like a big crowd showed up eventually.
I thought the handing out of the flyers at the dog park was crazy. I'm like, she has a pretty big social media following. I don't think she needed to go to a dog park to pass out flyers.
Well, I think that's ultimately who showed up, was her social media following.
I thought the party looked fine. It's like very clear to me that this is not her brand. She's just like an ambassador for a different brand, or perhaps she's involved in an MLM at this point or something. I don't know. She did not come up with that. She did not fashion these products. She's just hawking somebody else's shit, which is fine. You know, do you?
So did she get a dog just to hawk other people's shit?
Yeah, probably. And she probably gets a cut.
And then there was some fighting between her and, not her, Libby and Andre and...
So Lauren and Alexi are there, and Yara is just a pot stirrer because she ran to tell Libby that clearly there was like a lost in translation situation, because when they flashed back, they showed Alexi and Lauren basically saying like Andre was being a dick that night at the housewarming party, which he was, which got translated to he's a horrible person, which are different things. So Libby's under the impression that Lauren is saying he's a terrible person. He is, but that's not what she said.
She just thought it. She didn't say it.
She just thought it, and you can
which
tell.
We all have.
You can tell that Lauren's like really uncomfortable because her Tourette's were going nuts the whole time she was sitting there. She was like ticking like crazy.
She's not used to this drama.
No.
This level.
But she does talk shit though, so.
I know, but it was mild shit.
And it wasn't incorrect.
No. And I think that this is just Yara setting herself up because this is classic housewife telephone.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for Yara's future career.
Yeah.
On Real Housewives of Miami.
I think that Libby's saying, oh, Lauren, you tell me that your husband body shames you. I believe that.
I don't know, because when she got her surgery, he said that she didn't need to do anything. She was fine.
I don't know. I think behind closed doors, it's different.
So what makes you think that? Like,
why would she feel the need to get all that done?
I mean, there's a lot I want to do to myself, and my boyfriend has never said anything to me about any of the things that I don't like about myself.
Well, why would Libby pull that out of her butt? She wouldn't.
But could she have exaggerated? Like, maybe it's like the cutie incident from Love is Blind a few years ago. Like, maybe Lauren told Elizabeth something like, oh, I ate an orange and he told me not to spoil my appetite. Isn't that messed up? You know? And then Libby took that and ran with it. Like, we just don't have all the information.
It's possible.
Who else do we have? We have Kara and Guillermo. He's vowing to get his family back, and they go on a romantic getaway that's gonna end badly.
Well, they're matching.
They're matching.
And they seem very flirty at first.
Oh my god, love it.
It seems like sparks are flying.
And then, what exactly was the breaking point, or have we not seen it?
We don't know. That was just a teaser for next week.
Something about the cheating again. Like, she asks him if he cheated.
Yeah. Which
I think the answer is definitely going to be no.
No, yeah.
So maybe they'll make up.
I don't have high expectations. I think we know what happened IRL at this time.
How do you know?
I don't know. Reddit?
Well, I don't go looking for that because I like to live in the moment.
Okay.
All right, last but not least, Gino and Jasmine.
And Matt.
And now Matt. Do you think he's really in love with her?
He's got to feel something.
Or does he just want to be on TV?
Maybe both. I could do without him continuing to call her mama. That's weird.
She is a mama, and she's going to be even more of a mama.
She's like, don't call me that. I don't want to remind people I have children I'm neglecting.
I know. And so now when she has this other baby, like, the fact that she was so devastated about her children last season, and we were so mad at Gino for not bringing those children to America. Like, we were so mad at him. We were like, you know what I mean? And,
I do.
And for what? Because now that's a fight she doesn't even care about anymore.
I know.
I just feel duped. I mean, like, I don't really want to see what happens with her and Matt from here on out.
No, I don't actually care.
He's not very interesting. The only funny thing he said was that Gino was nearing the end of his life.
I hate them.
Okay. Let's do Orange County. We have Kiki Monique telling all.
Making Katie look so bad.
Making Katie look so bad. We have our Nowruz ceremony party with the dead fish.
And then our lie detector test.
And the lie detector test somehow connected to that party, which I feel like kind of like ruins the meaning of the party.
Do you think the lie detector test was like staged to throw Katie under the bus?
I don't know exactly, but I don't know if we can trust the lie detector test. Because why did Gretchen not get caught in any lies when she clearly lied?
Probably because Gretchen
lied
truly
in the car.
believes her own lies, I think.
But so does Katie.
No, I think Katie's smarter than Gretchen.
So I think maybe Gretchen was lying when she told Tamara that she went to the hospital in the car.
Definitely.
And something that I saw on Instagram was that Tamara said, we confronted Gretchen about that in that room. They confronted her and we never saw what happened.
Well, that's annoying.
I know. But I think they brought it up in the second episode. I'm getting it a little bit blurry because we watched 2.
The last episode, like, not a lot happened, I feel. Like, they went to play volleyball and...
We got more of Emily's son, which was really sad. That whole thing just seems, like, terrible.
Really tough.
And, like, it's something that could tear this couple apart, potentially, because he's not validating her still, like you said.
Yeah.
So that's really sad.
Gretchen and Tamara made up, however temporary that is.
No, because scenes for the next half of the season did not look good.
Nope.
We got more Joe De La Rosa.
Welcome back, Joe.
She's trying to have a baby at 44.
Now 45.
Oh, shit. I mean, I think it's possible. They all shared their breakup stories. Heather's was involving a gay man.
Because Shannon just felt the need to put her daughter's breakup on TV. I'd be like, can you not?
Yeah, that girl has the worst breakup story.
Yeah, my mom broadcasted it on the Real Housewives.
I mean, honestly, though, some of your breakup stories deserve to be broadcast on a TV show.
One day, maybe.
So, I was going to say Heather's breakup story involved a gay man. You have a breakup story involving a gay man, but I don't even think that's your worst one.
Well, I broke up with him. And then he sent me a 3-page letter.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's still a breakup story.
It wasn't even a breakup. We only been on 3 dates.
That meant a 3-page worth of letter.
It meant everything to him. Clearly.
I think we know what your worst breakup was. Do you care to share?
When I got dumped at 17.
No!
It was really heartbreaking for me.
That was devastating for you at the time, but in my opinion, your worst breakup is when you picked up a new guy that you were into, like, dating from LAX.
Oh, God.
You drove all the way to LAX, which I barely even like to do for my own family.
Well, we lived in Miracle Mile, so it wasn't, like, close. I want to set the scene, because, like, if we lived in El Segundo, it would have been easy.
No, it was far. I think people can assume LAX is far from most places.
It was far.
And I'd like to set the scene by saying you had an offer to go to Disneyland that night.
For free.
And you said, I would rather drive my ass to LAX to pick up this new guy
I had already agreed to pick him up.
Who the fuck cares? You got an offer to go to Disneyland. So you pick him up, you drive him home, you get to his house, you say, so should we order food or something?
And then he says, I actually think you should get out. Not like that, but basically.
What did he say exactly?
I just think this isn't working out. And I was like, oh, great.
Did you ask him why he didn't tell you this before you picked him up at LAX?
I said it would have been really nice to know that before I got you from the airport, yeah.
And what did he say?
I know, I'm sorry. I feel like a jerk. I'm like, well, you are, so.
So then what did you do?
So then I went home and we contemplated what to do, and we decided to Venmo charge him for the Uber ride. And I did, and he paid.
How much did you charge? Do you remember?
I think it was only like $25.
Oh, hell no.
We really should have done 100, honestly.
Hell no, because you would have driven all the way there and back.
I know. We should have done more, but it was the principle.
Meanwhile, I'm having fun at Disneyland. Well, I do feel bad for you from afar.
It's not even that bad of a breakup because he was weird.
But, like, did you learn a lesson that day? Like,
obviously, I'm married now.
That's true. Your breakup stories are behind you.
Yeah.
We have more bad ones, but we can get into those on another day. We don't have to,
pepper those in.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, like, there wasn't much to tell about this other than that Katie's a lying liar who lies, which we already knew.
Yeah.
But I was kind of surprised because she sells it pretty well, her lies, I think.
She does.
And then we had Miami where, I mean, I think firing on all cylinders over there.
Miami is just, like, really all over the place because one second Alexia and Stephanie are trying to get along and then they hate each other and they're screaming in the plaza, and then another second Larsa is yelling at Lisa and leaving a dinner, and Stephanie's freaking out about the PJ, and then Marisol and Alexia aren't going on the PJ, and then Julia's hair looks like a flock of seagulls, and...
What was that?
I don't know.
You said, what did you say? Like, what in the 17th century is this? I thought she looked like Pink.
Who did that to her?
Raise your glass.
Who said that was okay? And then the next scene, when she had all those crazy extensions, it looked insane again.
Marisol, to the flock of seagulls' hair, was like, you look great.
Yeah, I wish she had said something funny in the confessional about that.
Yeah, like,
you know she thought it on the DM.
I know, but she didn't want to be that mean, which is like, your job is to be mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Julia's hair these days. She's taking a lot of risks. Question, if Dorit had shown up with that hair, would you have hated it as much?
Yes.
Me too. But I could see her doing it.
Ain't nobody pulling that off unless you are in the olden times English courtroom.
Or the 80s.
Or the 80s.
On stage.
Yeah.
With your shoulder pads.
Mm-hmm.
I think with Dorit, I would have been less surprised to see that. Like, this was shocking.
I guess, yeah, it was very shocking.
Because Julia doesn't seem like... She's never done anything so crazy that I've seen.
No, it was pretty wild.
So it was really shocking, and it was all I could think about. Like, don't ask me a damn thing about what happened in that scene. Oh, you know what? I actually do remember. It was her saying that her daughter told her that she loved her.
Yeah, it was really nice.
But, like, that would be a grudge that it would take a lot for me to...
We notice.
Well, wouldn't you be mad for a long time?
I'd probably get over it faster than you.
Yeah, that's true. You cave. You don't stand up. It's for you, you just don't have the energy. It's not worth the energy.
It's not.
I'm disappointed that Alexia and Marisol didn't go to that strange man's house in, where did they go? What city? Marbella. That whole thing was very odd. Yeah. Because it was like a big deal that she was asking these people to be her godparents. One of them wasn't even there.
I know.
Her wife wasn't even there.
I know.
What are we doing here?
Not sure.
And that man had his arm around every woman's waist the entire time. Like, I don't know, something was weird about that.
Everything was weird about that.
Also, did you catch that she said it was going to be $40,000 to take the jet 20 minutes?
Yeah. She said it many times.
So how much do you think Taylor Swift pays to fly her?
So much. That's why people have an issue.
Why?
People, not me.
She's because she's burning money?
Yeah.
But, like, for Taylor, I feel like she has no other way.
Exactly.
I thought the PJ vibes were really fun. They were all dancing. It was fun to see them like that. And I just missed Alexia and Marisol. I felt like they could.
I didn't. They've been party poopers.
And then also we had their little flamenco in the plaza. I loved Alexia's flamenco dress. She looked like a Barbie.
She always does.
I know, but this was
doll.
like flamenco Barbie.
So good.
With her little pink glasses.
Yeah.
So then, like you mentioned, Alexia versus Stephanie. I mean, I think it came around to a good place because it was, Alexia accusing Stephanie of dangling the plane, which she did do.
She does. She did a lot of times.
And Stephanie apologized for it.
Yeah.
So, that's growth. We see a fight. They make up just in time to have another fight. Like, what more could we ask for?
Nothing.
And then there was a good moment where Stephanie said something about how she didn't want to have kids because what if her kid was crazy or mean or like you know what I mean? And that's exactly me, like to a T. Like, I'm mostly worried about having a kid and like what they will be as an adult.
Okay.
Because like don't you think those problems are more serious? Because it's like when they're an adult and they have problems, it could involve bailing out of jail, having no money, getting hooked on drugs. Like, those problems are way more serious to me.
Yeah,
like,
you just do your best to raise a contributing member of society.
Like, parenting could be the hardest it's ever been when they're an adult, and that's when you're the oldest and you're like the most burned out.
It gets to a point in adulthood where people are responsible for their own shit.
It's still devastating. Look at Lori's son.
Yeah, it's sad. It's very sad, but you just do your best as a parent.
I know, but it's just a risk. The risk is the parenting.
When you look at the odds of like good parents who set their kids up for success, the outcome is typically positive.
Yeah. It's just, you see so many people out there in the world walking up and down the streets, in the grocery store. They're all somebody's baby.
Yeah.
Even the ones that like don't know that they need to empty their water bottles at the airport. So I just can't help but wonder,
We couldn't help but wonder.
What else do we have? We had Gertie's crazy, like, punk rock beret with, like, the shower rings on it.
I love Gertie.
Wait, was she in the original seasons?
No. She was new when they came back.
Oh, wow. Okay, was Adriana in the original seasons? So we discovered something crazy in this episode.
She's 59. Can you believe?
So at times I can't believe because she looks so great, but then the way she talks, sometimes she does sound kind of old.
I know, but if you went just on looks, I'd say she looks at least 15, 20 years younger than she is.
For the first 2 episodes, I would have guessed like 40.
So crazy.
What about Marisol? How old do we think she is? Because I feel like she could be mid-50s for sure.
Yeah, I think she is.
So those 2 are probably the oldest ones. And then how old do you think Julia is? I feel like she could be
She's
50.
in her 40s, probably. I don't know. Do you want me to look it up?
No.
Okay.
We don't need actual answers here.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll see. They went straight from their Spain trip to a 2-day cruise to nowhere.
Looks like it's gonna blow up.
They're in the Rockstar Suite. In case you forget, it's embroidered on the towels.
Yep.
Rockstar Suite. Richard Branson's cruise ship. Are they the only ones on this ship?
I don't think so.
Okay. I didn't see another soul.
Well, when they were at dinner, there was other people.
You know what I thought of when I was watching this? That I missed Dr. Odyssey.
Oh, I didn't watch that. Sorry.
It's not coming back for a second season. Joshua Jackson played a doctor, a cruise ship doctor. Philippa Sue was his nurse, his sous chef, his sous nurse. And Ryan Murphy, so you know crazy shit's gonna happen. And it was just like a comforting thing to watch every week, to see on my DVR every week. It's a comfort show. So I just want to give a shout out, pour one out for Dr. Odyssey.
Sorry about it.
And last but not least, we have finished our journey with Love is Blind UK. I feel like that left as quickly as it came.
It was too brief.
It was too brief. It was, it burned hot and then it burnt out.
So I watched the last 2 episodes on the plane here to LA.
The weddings.
The weddings. And
That's
when
right.
Barda said no to Jed, my jaw was on the floor.
And we knew, like, when they showed the scenes, we said, like, the person crying looked like the back of Barda's head.
I don't think
and we didn't want to believe it.
But, like, in hindsight, like, after they said more about the little fights they got into, like, I can imagine that, like, when he gets in a bad mood, it's like, you all will pay.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see him like that. And she brought up a point of how he took off his ring when they were going to see his ex-girlfriend, and she was mad about that, but his point was perfectly valid. Like, we're not supposed to reveal we got married. If my ex sees me wearing a wedding ring, there's going to be a lot of questions, like, from her and all her friends, you know?
I just think they weren't meant to be together.
No, that's not true. They were meant to be together. Something malfunctioned here, and we need to, like, figure out what it was and, like, troubleshoot, because it's not right. Like, remember, like, when they were doing the wedding dress shopping, or, like, something about maybe, like, when they were, like, about to move in together, and the hosts were like, are you guys ready? And Barda's like, I'm ready, like, I'm ready to go right now. I'm ready to walk down that aisle.
Well, they hadn't really had any arguments.
I feel like just a few arguments does not a breakup make.
It depends on the way those go. Like, I remember in my last long-term relationship prior to my marriage, there were early on arguments that were like, ooh, I don't like the way that went at all. But I just thought, like, oh, well, it'll get better over time or whatever. Maybe we just, like, need to learn how to argue.
No one likes the way arguments go.
No. But it just, like, gave me a pit, the way that they went down. And it was a warning. Like, I don't argue with my husband, but when we disagree, there's never a pit in my stomach at all.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's, like, a difference. And so she probably got the pit.
Yikes. That was shocking.
I know.
So shocking.
What was also shocking was Billy actually saying yes. Couldn't believe it. And I did mention this to you before, but I'll say it again. Ashley's dress, I needed those sleeves to be connected to the dress.
Yeah.
It was very weird that they weren't.
It didn't bother me as much. I thought she looked good.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he said yes. I'm not surprised that they're not together anymore.
Nope.
I'm not surprised that Kel and Sarover aren't together anymore. I mean,
the only reason that did surprise me is because they like finally convinced me at the end when they got married. And then at the reunion they bait and switched me because
I know they showed that video that almost got me. It almost got me.
I was like, oh,
they're celebrating Christmas and they're matching sweaters.
Yeah.
That almost got me, but that wedding, like, something did not sit right with me at that wedding. Like, he did not seem jazzed at all. Like, he was very low-key, like, to watch their wedding and then Megan Kieran's, like, he was like walking down the aisle with like a half smile. Like, he did not seem to want to be there. And it's like, if I could see that, how could Srover not see that? Like, she was shocked.
If I had to guess what happened, I think that he just created a self-fulfilling prophecy where when he was talking to his brother and he's like, I really hope I just like don't go cold after 6 months. He was so worried that would happen that happened.
I think we got a love is a married at first sight situation where he doesn't want to seem like a bad guy. So he's going to go through with all of it and, you know, keep going for a while until he can't anymore and then let it go.
So you think it was just because she wasn't his type?
Yeah, I don't think he was ever that into it. And she's beautiful, so I don't know why, but...
I think she had a nose job. I know you don't, but I do.
I think she looks the same. Just as beautiful as she did before.
Better eyebrow shape.
Yeah, her makeup looked better, but otherwise... And I went deep into the Instagram vault back when she had blonde hair.
Oh, boy.
I thought it looked pretty good.
During the reunion, we got Javen and... What's her name?
Sophie?
No. Javen and Katisha. Which really, like... So, there was no curtain on the photo booth, we learned. But, like, it doesn't make his actions any better. Like, it's all still weird.
Do you believe they were fighting in the photo booth?
No.
I don't either.
Absolutely not.
No. I think that ended how it was supposed to. I would have loved to hear Katisha come on and say she found a happy ending.
Yeah. But there was a happy ending.
Thank God!
And they're everything to me.
Meg and Kieran. Did he get highlights for his wedding day? I felt like on the wedding day.
Well, he definitely has highlights now.
Yeah. I was stunned by his makeover.
Yeah, him showing up to the reunion was very much like Garrett showing up to the last one for the U.S. It was like, woof.
And that is just, like, not my type of guy. Like, I want to be the one that has to tell my guy, like, don't wear brown with navy, you know? Like, I want him to be completely clueless and let me do the work. And, I mean, yes, these guys basically did that, but, like, the girls just took advantage of you know, their trust and went too far.
There are some times where my husband will put an outfit together and I'll be like, that pants with that shirt? You sure? Maybe we could rethink? Like, they just don't match. Like,
that's, like, comforting to me.
Yeah.
If they're letting their wives dress them, then what do they know? But, like, their wives are going too far.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
Kieran's outfit,
hair, yeah.
And earring were unacceptable to me. I'm sorry.
But I think that Meg picked all that.
I know, but, like, why did she do that? She looks at that and thinks that's attractive?
It's her husband, so if she likes it, then good for her, you know?
Oof.
More power to her.
At least they're still together. At least they're still happy. Like, thank friggin' God we got one. Did we get anyone last season?
Yeah, they were there pregnant this time.
Yes, Bobby and the girl.
And Benaya.
Yes,
and the other Nicole.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love them together.
Yeah, so there was a few success stories.
And now we got one, so that's 3. And we have Lauren and Cameron from the very first season.
There's others, like Amber and Barnett just had a baby.
Mm-hmm. That's right, they're from the first season too, aren't they?
There's plenty.
Remember that time that there was, like, they flashed to this girl in the audience of one of the seasons and neither of us knew who that was, and we're like, who's that random girl? Like, they flashed to her like she meant something to the franchise, and we could not for the life of us place her. And then we found out it was Jessica of Mark and Jessica.
Oh, and she just, like, had a bunch of work done?
She looked so different.
That same thing happened with Micah. Oh, well, she was very open about all the work she had done, so.
I gotta get my eyes back on her. Barda had a makeover as well.
An Ozempic makeover.
We're not supposed to comment on women's bodies, but...
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
No judgment from me.
No judgment from me. If I could get my hands on some, I would.
I'm planning on getting that pumped right into my epidural.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Anyway, did you see anything else exciting this week? We had a great time together, I thought. We got Mexican food.
We got all the good food.
We got burgers, delicious burgers.
Shout out to Bob's Big Boy in Burbank.
Shout out.
It just makes me really happy. I love that place.
Yeah, it's really, really freaking good. Our mom was here for a minute. Oh, we saw the musical Shucked. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
It was torturous.
That's like the opposite of what I said.
It was really bad. It was really bad.
It wasn't really bad. It wasn't the best musical in the world, but it was good. It got like 9 Tony nominations.
That's shocking, because
including Best Musical.
It might be the worst musical I've ever seen.
Not true.
What is?
I really don't like 6.
6 was better than this. At least 6 knew well enough to not have an intermission.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, some of these songs weren't great, but I would say 75% of the songs were good.
Wrong.
70% were good.
Wrong.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree on this one.
I think maybe Anastasia was worse. Maybe.
I feel like I almost fell asleep during that, if I didn't, actually.
I wanted to fall asleep.
Why was that so bad? That movie is just, like, amazing.
Because they added a bunch of crap songs and, like, changed the plot a little bit.
What did they change the plot to?
Well, I certainly can't recall.
I gotta read up on this.
We saw that years ago.
Yeah.
What kind of memory do you think I have?
Probably not a good one. Have fun in Australia. I know you're going for work, but hopefully you get to do something fun.
Yeah, we'll see.
Sydney!
I did get tickets. Friday is, like, my one day where I can do whatever I want. I got tickets to the zoo. So.
Oh, yeah.
Or a ticket to the zoo.
Are you going to have, like, any time in the afternoon or the morning or, like, breaks or, like, a late start?
No.
Okay. So any other suggestions will not be warranted.
Well,
then.
Sunday, I land at 6 a.m., so I'll probably take, like, a nap and then I need to do something.
Okay. Well, like I said, Bondi Beach. I know you probably won't be swimming, but...
No, it's going to be cold.
But it's a beautiful beach to look at. It's iconic. And there's a garden that I can text you the name of. And then, of course, you gotta go see the Opera House.
Just, like, walk around it?
Yeah, you can... I think you can go in. I'm pretty sure we went in. Maybe not, like, to the actual opera park, but, like...
Aren't they gonna look at me and be like, do you have tickets for a show?
I don't know. If I remember correctly, it was open, but this was a while ago. We did we did see a show there, but it wasn't, like, we didn't know that there was, like, a main opera house, and then, like, within that structure, there was, like, a smaller theater.
Oh.
So we saw a terrible play there. It was really bad.
Oh, maybe I should look for a ticket for a terrible play.
Yeah, there might be a play. It's not but don't be, like, it's like a little nook. It's not.
Sure.
So, just so you know. But at least it gets you in there in some capacity.
Yeah.
So, have a great time. So, we probably won't be recording next week.
If by some miracle when I land, I can power through everything that I will miss, then sure. Otherwise, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's about it.
And there won't be any outro music here, so it's a cold stop. Thanks for rotting with us. What are you going to do while I'm gone?
Well, cry.
Okay.
Because you left.
Yep.
It's been so awesome having you here. Once I wipe my tears and the swelling goes down, I will probably finish up, like, our organizing that we have to do. I have to work a lot. It's going to be a busy couple work weeks for me. This is our busy time. So, that's probably it.
Okay. Well, sorry I won't get to rot much.
I'll find a way.
We always do.
I've been watching You, the final season.
And?
It took me a long time to start because season 4 was so horrible. Season 5 is so much better than season 4.
I'm really happy for you.
Thank you. I'm glad that I went on the journey. I'm not done yet. I'm about halfway, so.
I'm not going to take the journey.
No one's making you. But you've seen a little bit.
I got through, like, season 2.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no. I liked it. It had a strong start, and I think it's going to have a strong finish, so.
Great.
On that note, thanks for rotting with us. Goodbye. Love one another.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.